Hi my lovelies, do you want to hear a funny story? So I need to renew my passport, but I don't have a passport photo, so I thought I'd go to one of those machines, you know, the passport photo machines. I haven't done one of those in years, and I thought today I've washed my hair looks nice, I go and do it today. So I sat down in this booth, and it shows you on the side, you know, put your head in that circle and your eyes between two lines and your ears have to show. And I was like, oh no. So I went like this and took a photo, waited, and he said it's not suitable. I thought, well, maybe my eyes were not lined up. So I did it exactly the same, still said not suitable. So I looked again at the instruction, and the woman with the tick next to it had her hair back like this. So I was very annoyed, thinking passport photos look so ugly anyway, and I can't even have my hair nice. So I did that, and then he said that the photo was okay. So basically I look like a convict because staring at the camera like this. Do you want to see it? Look. I look like I'm scared. Yes, but you know, I think we all know that passport photos are just the most terrible photos ever, most unflattering. But I was so annoyed that I couldn't have my hair, you know, like this, or even just like this. I had to have it all pushed back. I might have as well gone in a swimming cap. Hello my lovelies, so it's a laundry day today again. Mind you, I've got quite a lot because it has been raining on and off, so I didn't want to do washing because I couldn't hang it outside, but today is nice, so I'm doing it all today. I wanted to talk to you about my air conditioning because one of you asked me, I'm sure you are in the UK, that you've been thinking about getting it, but is it worth it in the UK? Because as you know, if you don't live here, we don't have many very hot days, but it can get very hot. I mean, last year from April all the way through, I think September, October, it was so hot. So we got our air conditioning, I think, in 2006. So it's been years and years. And I remember where Paul wanted to install it, and I said, no, absolutely not. It's ridiculous because it is not cheap. I can't remember now how much it was, but it is a few £1,000s. So I was so against it. I was like, this is far too expensive for just 2-3 days of heat wave. But he insisted, and thank God, because I would not be without it now. So our house is very warm anyway. It really keeps the heat in. So even like today, I think it's only 24 degrees or something like that. But my house is still really warm. So yeah, if you sit and do nothing, it's fine. But if you start doing housework or anything slightly exerting, I sweat so much, it gets so hot. So it's absolutely amazing when we have any heat wave at any time. It's like a godsend. I can do my ironing, I can do my housework, and I'm nice and cool. And don't even get me started on sleeping. Sleeping in a heat wave, it's impossible. And I know because we've gone through many of them without air conditioning, and the fans do nothing and they are very noisy. So it's just wonderful, you know, sleeping with your windows completely closed and you're nice and cool. So I don't regret it for a second. In all these years, we had it, I think, sort of serviced, you know, they come and look at it and clean it once or twice. what you also have to do is clean it yourself. It's not complicated at all. I mean, I don't do it, Paul does, but it's just something that you take from the front. Is filter. It's like a filter, and you just have to vacuum it, you know, to get all the dust and stuff from it so it doesn't get clogged up. And Paul does it in the summer, I don't know, maybe once a month, but that is something that you should do. So I will show you the unit outside, because you need a unit outside. You know, I always thought of air conditioning as this noisy, crackling noise. You know, when you go on holiday and they have those air conditioning units, and they're obviously very, very old, so the unit outside is very noisy, and the ones inside, this is as quiet as anything. It has a night mode as well, because at night you don't need it blowing full steam, that you don't hear it at all. So let me show you outside the unit. I might actually put this on so you can hear how loud is the unit outside. Okay, so this is the outside unit, and this unit can operate 4 units inside. So if you wanted more than 4, you probably need another one of those. And as you can see, it has all these different pipes and things that go up to the unit inside. So I don't know if you can hear the noise of it, but with the outside noise, that is hardly even noticeable, so it is not very loud. So you know, I've got one of those here in my dining area. This is right now on full. You probably can hear my washing machine, which is not helping, but if I come up really close, this is the noise. So you do hear it when it's on full, but we only have it on full for about 15 minutes for the place to cool down, and then we turn it down. So you have a remote control with it, and you control temperature and the fan. So if I turn it, I don't know if you can see on here, is it zooming in? So right now this is on the night mode. You can't hear it at all. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you exactly how all the settings on the remote works. Oh, and as you can see, this is Daikin. So it's from Daikin. We've been very happy. We've had Daikin from the beginning. So we have 3 units inside. We have this one here, which cools down the whole downstairs. Obviously my house is not that huge. If it was really big, I probably would need another one, like in a living room, but this one cools down here fine. Then we have one in our bedroom, and Max has one in his bedroom. Paul now regrets that he didn't put 4th one in his office, but at the time he wasn't working from home, so he didn't think it was worth it. One thing to remember is that these units have to go on your outside wall, because obviously of all the connectivity and pipes. So you have to think if you're going to like the unit on that wall. As it happens, I don't like them at all. Although I think as far as air conditioning units go, these are quite good looking. We've actually changed them a couple of years ago. Yeah, so we've had it about 15 years. So in 15 years, we've only just changed these units 2 years ago. And I don't know if we did it because the other ones were a bit more ugly than these ones, but I think also maybe they were not working as well. We didn't feel. I don't know, Paul decided that we needed them changed, so I can't remember how much that was. Obviously you just had to buy the new units and have someone to install them. So I was saying you have to remember about the walls. So for example, unfortunately in my house, this one is on my feature wall because that's the outside wall. That wall I've got all kitchen cabinets. on that wall there would be not enough room, and actually it would show off much more as you walk in. So I don't like that. That's the only thing. I don't think they are lovely feature. They annoy me, but I got used to it. The same in my bedroom, you've seen it. I've got 2 outside walls in my bedroom, and the best option was my feature wall, again right above my bed, when I've got this beautiful wallpaper and I have that ugly thing sitting on there. I couldn't put it on the wall where my windows are because the room between windows was too small. So take that into considerations where your unit will go, because don't think you just think, oh, I have it here because you can see it here. If it's not an outside wall, you can't really do it. What else? Yeah, operating it is very easy. Also, this you can heat with it, so you can blow hot air as well. And we don't use it as much, but sometimes in the winter, you know, when you come downstairs and it's so cold and you turn the heating on, but before the heating kicks in, I sometimes put it on full blow hot air, so it quickly just heats up the room. And you also always have a master unit. So this is the master unit. So say if I turn that one on heating, on blowing hot air, the other ones upstairs would have to blow hot air as well. You can't have one blowing hot, one blowing cold. But saying that, other than that, they work independently. So if I have this one on full blast, that doesn't mean that I have to have the one upstairs on a full blast or on the same temperature. So they, in that respect, they work independently of each other. It's only the heating and cooling that they have to all work the same. So one thing I can tell you, if you ever got it, you will never ever regret it. The only thing is that it is quite an expense, but I feel like it's paid for itself. I mean, before, the amount of different fans we used to buy for every room, or we would have 2 in each room because it would be so hot, and the sleeping is probably the best thing ever, because I remember before we had air conditioning, when we had really hot summers, I remember some nights that we just couldn't sleep, and we would even go and have cold showers in the middle of the night to cool down. So I can't put price on that. I know you can get these portable units, air conditioning units, that have like a big pipe, like a tumble dryer type of pipe that you stick out the window, but these are a bit more noisy and they don't work as well, because you have to have your windows completely shut for the cold air not escaping and the warm air not coming in from outside. So I know they work and they make things a bit more comfortable, but it's definitely not the same. And plus it's like quite a huge unit that stands on your floor. So for example, right now, I know people say, oh, we only get a heat wave now and again, but like I said, it's not just a heat wave. Once the summer comes, and especially in my house, once we have a few hot days, the house stays hot all the time, especially when you start doing something like housework. And for Louis, for the dog, it's amazing. You know how much dogs suffer in the heat, and every summer so many dogs die just from overheating, not because they are neglected or anything, but they just cannot cool themselves down. And especially dogs like Louis with the short muzzle, they find it even more difficult to cool themselves down. So Louis loves it as well. He has it made, you know, he's never hot and lethargic because of the heat. So I would say that throughout the summer we use it every day. We definitely use it at night, sleeping. You can also turn the temperature up. You know, the lowest it says is 18 Celsius, but this is not 18, as you can imagine, 18 degrees outside. That's much cooler. I don't know how they work out these temperatures, but it is not, this is definitely that if I left it for 15 minutes on a full blast, it would be really cold in here. So at night we turn it up a bit. I turn it up, if it's not very hot outside, I will turn it up to 20, and that is just the perfect temperature. And again, this is not 20, as you can imagine, 20 outside or 20 with your heater. I don't understand, this is not accurate temperature, but that's how it is made. It doesn't go below 18. I don't know how high it goes. Let's see, 19, 20, 21. Well, I suppose then you're going into heating. I don't know, I don't even know how to switch it on from cooling to heating. There is more controls here when you open that remote, so I'm sure I can work it out, but I don't need to, because Paul does it. But yeah, now we just have it on cold, so I just turn it on and off, and that's it, and just control the fan and the temperature. Yeah, so the biggest thing is really the expense. But if you're living in your forever house, then it's worth it. If you're gonna stay there forever, that would be, if we moved, that would be the first thing that I would miss. And I know if we moved, that would be first thing that we would install in a new house, definitely. Okay, oh, another thing probably you want to know is about the electricity. Does it use up much electricity? Doesn't. Obviously it does a bit extra in the summer, but it's not like you notice the fridges and freezers take much more electricity than this. So, and also at the same time, we know, because our heating is gas, so we obviously not using any gas in a summer. Everything is electric, so obviously it's not free, but it's not gonna be like a huge great expense when it comes to electricity. Okay, I think that's it now. If you've got any more questions about it, put it in comments. I have to go now to the post office because my passport has run out. Not that I will be going anywhere this year, but maybe next year. So I have to send off my old passport. I filled up my application online. I told you about the story about my photo. So yeah, the ugly photo goes in. It's so good now, because when you go and take the photo in those photo booths, you have an option to have just the photos, printed photos, or you get 3 printed photos and a code. And you don't have to send off that photo like you used to, that you had to have people signing it and all this. You just give them the code and they can print it out somehow in a passport office. So this is pretty clever. Costs a lot of money. It was about, I think, £80 for new passport. But my new passport will be blue, because we are not in the European Union anymore, so I will have a blue passport because this one is red. Okay, I will talk to you another day. Hello my lovelies, so today I'm doing my ironing. I've done almost all of it, but I thought as I'm ironing, I had few white things already in my washing basket, so I've washed them. And the weather is funny today, showers and sunshine, so I see if I can hang it out, and then I can still iron it today, so I don't have to get my ironing board and everything else tomorrow again. Now I wanted to show you, I've repurchased the favorite, right now this is my favorite fake tan, U-tan, and I use the Turbo self-tan mousse, and this is cherry and almond. I think they do another one that is lavender and something, but I really like the smell of this one. It was quite difficult to get it, this particular fragrance. I don't know if they're gonna discontinue it or just because it's summer it's more difficult. And then I got the U-tan coconut toning water, and that's for your face. I don't like really using the mousses on my face. The face gets too dark then, so I like the sprays. Also, you know where in my last Monday video you saw me shopping and trying things on? Well, yesterday I went to have my eye test. Oh my god, I'm practically blind in my left eye. So I haven't had an eye test, I don't know for how long, at least 3 years. You should have it done every 2 years. And I wear glasses mostly for driving. Sometimes I will wear them to watch TV, but I should wear them all the time really. You know how you get used to not seeing properly and becomes normal? So when I was having my eye test, you know when they put these funny glasses on you, and she blocked my right eye, I couldn't read anything with my left eye. I was so surprised. So yes, so I got myself distance glasses, and I also got reading glasses. You know, I've got few pairs of these reading glasses just from Amazon. The ones that are not specifically for your eye, they are not prescription, they are just +1, +1.5 and all this. And I told her that, and she said, you know, that's very bad for your eyes, because I also have astigmatism, and that's to do with your shape of your eyeball inside. So you need a bit different glasses. So I got myself as well reading glasses. What I really wanted was, I never know the difference between varifocals and bifocals, but you know, the ones that when you look down, they are your reading glasses. When you look up straight, they are your distance glasses. So when I sat down after having the eye test, and the lady was writing down which glasses were which, that's what I was going on for first. I think me telling this story is becoming very complicated. It was complicated because I have two really nice frames, and you see me sometimes wearing them. I have one from Puma and one from Timberland. You see me driving in my Timberland glasses, and you probably haven't seen my Pumas because I wear them at home. So I didn't want to buy new frames because these were not very cheap. I'm not going to just throw them away. But I chose another frame. I think it was Michael Kors. It was quite nice and a bit bigger, because you know I usually wear those rectangular, quite small frames. These were a bit bigger, were quite nice. I think those frames were £199, quite expensive. So I chose those, and I thought, can I have those varifocals in that? And just as well, I asked her, you know, how much that particular pair of glasses would be. She said, oh, it'd be just over £200. And I was like, with the frames? She said, no, just the lenses. So those varifocal lenses are so expensive, over £200, and then on the top of that, your frame. So these glasses, that one pair of glasses would cost me £400 or just above. So I thought, no, I'll just have separate reading pair and separate distance pair in my own frames. So I think now I chose the ones that you see me, the Timberlands that I usually drive in, they are going to be my reading glasses, and my Pumas are going to be my driving glasses. But then I came home, still all that cost me £200, even though I had my own frames, because for driving you have these anti-glare blue lenses or something. But I still need another pair of distance glasses for the house, because I usually keep my driving glasses in my car. I forget to bring them in and out, so I still really need another pair of distance glasses, and I still really would like those varifocals. So maybe in the future down the line I'll get myself a pair of varifocals, but I think I still need to get a pair of distance glasses. Anyway, this was very complicated and expensive. Anyway, when I got to town, I still had a bit of time, so you know, run around shops again. And I bought, you know, when I was editing my video last Monday when I was trying all these clothes on. When I saw this trying on, I really liked it. This is the thing. It is so helpful when you film yourself, when you're trying clothes on. It looks totally different. You almost look at yourself as if you were someone else looking at you. So when I do my try on hauls, they actually really help me. Remember the last big try on haul? I liked so many things when I looked at myself in the mirror, but then when I watched it back, I looked at it a bit different way, and you know, I've sent a lot of this stuff back, so it really helps. But with this top, when I was trying it on, I thought, that's really nice actually, so I bought it. And I bought a couple more, that's from Phase 8, and I bought a couple more t-shirts from Phase 8. They were on sale, so I'm not sure. I see if they still have them online, because they're doing summer sales now. And look, I've got another red. So I've got this red. I don't know, it looks a bit more orangey in a viewfinder than it is, but it is sort of orangey red, like a paprika red, but not as orange as is coming up there. Right, from here I think the color is more true to life. So it's just a nice cotton t-shirt. It looks like that organic cotton, but I liked it because, you know, it has slightly... Paul just brought me some Amazon delivery. Gonna see what's in it. What was I saying? I don't know, but it's another lovely red color. And I got this one. I don't know if you can probably see, because this is white. This is very, very, very pale pink. And again, I really like the sleeves. These are a bit different, a bit puffy. So yeah, I got those three things. Like I said, I mostly wear very casual clothes, you know, t-shirts, leggings or jeans. That's why I like when the t-shirt has something, you know, different about it, like the sleeves. Today I am in this is old Ted Baker t-shirt and my new grey leggings. I can't lift my leg because my muscles really hurt after the gym yesterday. Let's have a look what came. I think I've ordered, I don't really like those non-slip mats that you put in your bathtub or in your shower. I just don't like them. But when I have a shower, it is so slippery, because where I live we have very hard water, so we had water softener installed a few years back. I don't know if you remember, I've shown it to you in one of the videos, and it is lovely. The water is so soft, even when you're washing your hands with just water, it feels like it's moisturizing, and I think it's better for your hair. But it makes the bath and everything really slippery, so especially when you soap yourself up. So I thought I will have to buy one of those mats. Yep, it's my mat. I got clear one, and I think it's extra long. And more supplements. I got Super B Complex supplements. I take so many supplements now. I never used to. I was always really bad at it, and to be honest, I didn't think they worked. But you know, since that vitamin D and my depression, that I am convinced that vitamin D, the high doses of vitamin D, allow me to come off my antidepressants. I am really into supplements, and of course with the COVID and everything, taking stuff to boost your immune system and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna be rattling soon. I take so many supplements. I've actually ordered a book. I think it's coming soon, because it's the newest updated edition. I can't remember the author, but it's like a vitamin Bible, so I can learn a bit more about what vitamins are for what, because to be honest, I never want to see an actual doctor ever again in my life. Unless I absolutely have to. There it is. I don't think they are particularly pretty things. Right, so like I said, today the weather is on and off, so I don't think we can take Louis for a nice long walk. But tomorrow the weather looks really nice, so I'm thinking of taking him by the lake tomorrow. I have to stop taking him to that place when he plays in that pond. It is okay when it's raining all the time and that water sort of clears, but when he just sits there for days, it's so stagnant. And last time he absolutely stank. I have given him 2 baths now, and I don't usually bath him much, so because he also goes very often to the groomer, but I had to give him a bath. So I don't really want to take him there, but might take him to, you know, Virginia Waters is a huge lake, so, and it's nice and clean. And if I do, I probably won't include it in this vlog because I think this vlog is already quite long. I'll include it in my next one. Okay, my lovelies, I'm gonna go, and I will see you in my next video. Stay fabulous. Bye.